Happy Saturday. I wanted to talk a little bit because I'm sitting out here on my balcony, and of course the sun is shining. I've got a peaceful morning. Let me show you. So I wanted to talk more about what the conversation I was having with the Lord, and I was thinking about, a lot of things about the Lord returning, in 2,000 years, the things that people are saying about his return. And if he passed away in 33 AD, 2,000 years from 33 AD would be the year 2033. And so we're already in 2026. And if you count 2026 to 7 years for the tribulation, then we would end up in the year 2033. And so that would mean that this year there will be a rapture for those who do believe in a rapture, right? Especially who believe in pre-tribulation rapture. It would be sometime this year. But then I looked into it a little deeper, and I said, the Lord is always patient. He's always waiting to get everyone on the ark, to say the least. He's trying to gather everybody as much as possible. He's getting all the Christians to spread the gospel and get people on board before he returns. And so if you notice, there's a rise in a lot of the sermons from the true Christians, a lot of people who serve Christ and is trying to get the message across through social media. Maybe they're out ministering, whatever the case may be. Maybe they're just doing it, at work in environments. So, and I said, God is patient, and he's very reserved. And if you think about it, if he's very patient, a lot of people are saying on the Hebrew calendar, the first of the year is usually at the end of March, the beginning of April. So we still have up until the end of March or April for the Lord to return. And I say that because just because we're at the 7-year mark for his return, if the tribulation is going to start, he's not going to come at the beginning, right before the tribulation, at the end of grace. That's when he's going to return, if he's coming. He's going to wait to the very last minute, just before the tribulation starts, to gather as many people as he can. So just because we're right at the 7-year mark doesn't mean he's going to come at the beginning of that. He's going to come at the very end of grace, so that he can get as many people on board. Because once tribulation starts, there's no more grace. That's it. Everybody who believed under faith, like walked by faith, not by sight, everybody who walked in that element will be raptured. If you believe in a pre-tribulation rapture, they're going to be raptured. And so those who need the sight to prove that God is God, they got to go through the tribulation. And it's going to be hell to pay. But you're going to get a lot of people who's going to go through that, and they're going to know who God is just by the wrath of him. Even though the devil will be doing his wrath and trying to get people not to go towards the Lord, that age of grace is over with. So the struggle is going to be real, because there's no grace anymore. Everything is going to be by the law. You understand what I'm saying? You're going to have to do things by the law, because where's the grace? So that's all I wanted to say. That's the message for today.